it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. I actually wanted to start a new like semi-regular monthly probably video series of monthly favorites. So there are lots of things that I use all the time, and it's just what we do as women. I think we share what we love, and so I'm going to share a few things that I'm kind of into right now, and tell you where you can get them if you're into them too. Just kind of things. First things first, my hair's pink now. If you haven't been paying attention on Instagram, I am a school counselor, and so we can't have fun colored hair during the school year. Principals tend to frown on that. So during the summer, when I'm out of work for about 6 weeks, I color my hair. And so that is one of my favorites that I'm going to share with you today, is what I use to color my hair. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Overtone. And Overtone, you've probably seen, like, they've got Facebook ads and Instagram ads. It is conditioner with semi-permanent hair color, and people say, well, couldn't I just add like Manic Panic or something to my favorite conditioner? And you probably could, but I don't know that you're going to get the same quality consistency. Plus, I'm really, you know, as much as I'm a crafter and a DIYer, there are some things that I want to leave to professionals, and hair color mixing is one of those. So what I do is, I'm a natural dark blonde, but I actually color my hair to be like, this is like my natural hair color right here, like a dirty blonde. I bleach it lighter than that, and because my hair has natural highlights, it picks up multiple tones of blonde, and so when I put the pink on, I actually get multiple, like I have range from like rose gold to like a super vibrant pink. So I get shades of pink on top of my shades of blonde. You could bleach your hair like platinum and have a flat appearance of the color, but I actually like having the depth and dimension of different colors, so I just go for it. And I start with the deep treatment. You leave it on a lot longer, and it's like, this is vibrant pink. This is their mid-range pink. It goes pastel, vibrant, extreme for each shade, and you can mix them. Now they actually do sell a rose gold formula, but a couple of years ago when I wanted rose gold, they didn't have it. So they suggested mixing pastel red and pastel pink to get rose gold. It was beautiful, but now you can actually buy rose gold. It is out of stock a lot because it's super popular. So if you go to their website and you ever find that rose gold is out of stock, just get pastel red and pastel pink in the 2-ounce sample sizes and mix them, and you'll have a 4-ounce rose gold. So, or not 4, the small ones are 4 and these are 8. So you can mix the 2 4-ounces and make an 8-ounce. It's a way to cheat. I bought 2 tubs of the deep treatment because my hair's super thick and I wasn't sure if one was going to be enough. And sometimes I just want to like really oomph up the color. But how you keep it in every day is they also sell a daily conditioner. So I don't wash my hair every day. But whenever you wash your hair, use their color conditioner instead of whatever conditioner you normally use, and it'll redeposit the color into your hair every time you wash. And so it always looks fresh. It never looks like it's faded, unless you're wanting it to fade. So like, I'm gonna do this for the first few weeks of the summer and really keep my pink. And then as we get into July, I'm gonna like intentionally go swimming a lot and stop putting this in my hair, so that my hair, I go back to work July 22nd. So I've gotta like fade this. So I really keep it bright for June, and then in July, I kind of back off. That's kind of my standard way of getting through the summer. So Overtone, it comes in blues, pinks, purples, orange, green, silver. Last summer I did pastel blue and pastel purple, kind of like one color fading into the other at the bottom of my hair. I mean, and they have a great blog. They have lots of information and tips and tricks and samples of like, if I put it on top of this color natural hair, what's it going to look like? They do have some formulas that are specifically for brown hair if you're a brunette and you're not really interested in bleaching your hair. They do have some formulas to kind of give a color cast to your hair. It won't obviously dye it like super bright, but it'll show you what it looks like. It's really, really helpful. Their website is actually fantastic, and they have great customer service. So I cannot recommend Overtone enough. I've seen kids use it during the summer. I know a lot of school district dress codes have gotten a little more lax. Like, I know our kids can wear fantasy colors all year round at school, and it's not against dress code anymore. For staff, it still is. But it's fun. and it's semi-permanent. It will eventually fade if you don't use the daily conditioner. So if you want a way to try some color in your hair that's kind of risk-free, I mean, do it. And if you're not sure what color, or you don't want to use a bunch, you're only going to do the tips or just a few streaks, the sample sizes are a great value. That's what I did the last 2 years because I only did the bottom part of my hair. I didn't do root to tip. So I just bought the sample sizes. They're just little 4-ounce tubs instead of the big one. And then they also have, of the daily conditioner, a travel size, so that if you're only going to use it for a little while, you don't need the full bottle. Or if you are going to go on vacation, then you can get that. So I love, love, love Overtone. But the other thing I wanted to share, so like I said, I do bleach my hair to some extent to make it lighter than my dirty blonde. But my hair tends to pull really gold when I bleach. And so to try to tone it down, I like to use a purple shampoo, but there are a lot of purple shampoos on the market and they don't all really have enough purple in them to tone your hair out. Like if you go to even a beauty supply store, you're gonna find things that are really lavender. They're not gonna be purple enough to really tone your hair. And so I found a good one recently, and so I wanted to share that. This is Kristen S. It's called the One Purple Shampoo. And I found it at Target. You can probably get it other places too. But it is super purple. I mean, like, hello, deep purple. So it really, in one wash, will tone all of the brassiness out of your hair. So my mom is someone who does my hair color. And so she colored my hair maybe like the second weekend in June. Because I had some regrowth and I knew I was going to put the pink on it, and so I wanted it to be as toned out as possible. So I spent like that whole week washing my hair with purple to really tone it and get it as bright blonde and not brassy as possible before I put the pink on. So I love this, and it also smells great. In fact, it's just got a nice fragrance to it. It's not like a clean smell. It's a little floral and a little perfumey, but it's not crazy. And it leaves just a really nice scent in your hair. And it will pull your hair out of the brassiness without making it ashy. And that's always my concern, is I'm of warm skin tone for someone who's so fair. I tend to pull like very warm. And so I didn't want it to look like gray or borderline green. I didn't want an ashy tone to it. So, yeah, Kristen S. There is a conditioner that goes with it because I'm using my Overtone conditioner. I haven't really bothered with that, but I probably, once I get back to my normal hair, then I'll look at getting the conditioner too next time I'm at Target. While we're on the subject of hair, I have to share another hair product that is a favorite. So I wear my hair wavy. My hair is naturally wavy. It's not curly. It will not hold a curl. If I use a curling iron, I used to get perms as a kid and they would just kind of fall. My hair is so heavy. Like, it doesn't look like it. I have very fine strands, but there are so many of them. Like, everyone who has ever worked on my hair is like, you have so much hair. It's true. I have a ton of hair. It's like lion's mane in the morning. So it has a little bit of natural wave, but it doesn't hold fake curl. Like, I can't curl it with a curling iron. I can't do hot rollers. I can't perm it. It won't hold it. It just, the weight of my hair is too much. But for the same reason, it's really hard to straighten. And so I don't wear my hair straight because it's just like such an arm workout when you have this much hair to try to straighten it. So I stopped fighting my hair a couple years ago and went wavy. And I've tried a lot of different products to kind of help with the wave. And I've come across something that I bought at Sephora that I really love. And it is this Way, which is a French named company, wave spray. And it smells awesome. Like, I've had people like hug me and go, oh, what perfume are you wearing? And it's not perfume, it's this. It smells so good. And it really does, like, just kind of emphasize your natural wave. So like, I'll spray it on my hair in the morning and just kind of give it a little crunch, a little zhoosh, but it doesn't make your hair crunchy. It's still soft. It's not like that sprunction spray, like Aussie stuff that everyone used in the 90s. It's not that. It is a soft wave enhancing spray. It's not like a crazy crunchy curls situation. And like I said, it just smells so good. All their products smell so good. I got another one of their products in a FabFitFun box, and I was so excited because I think it was like a leave-in conditioner, because it smells so good. Their products smell so good. So if you haven't tried this, they definitely have it at Sephora. It's not very cheap for the amount that you get. I think it's like $26 for this 5-ounce bottle, which is kind of spendy for a hair product, but it's worth it. So, and it doesn't take very much. And I, you know, I don't necessarily use it every day. I will use it when I need it. Sometimes my hair just does what it's supposed to on its own, and it's a miracle. And when it needs help, then we get some way on it. Okay, so while we're on the subject of beauty type favorites, I've got to talk about the Winky Lux lip balms. And this I actually ended up buying because of a Facebook ad a long time ago, and then just recently decided to actually use it and love it. So Winky Lux does, this is their flower balm. So there's actually like a real flower inside there, and you can pick which color. It doesn't change the color of the lipstick. So it's a pH activated lipstick, so it changes color based on your own pH. So it's going to be a shade of pink, and I'm going to put some on in a minute. I'm not going to put it on right now because the next thing I'm going to show you, I need to use my mouth. That sounds weird, but you'll see. So I don't want to get lipstick all over it. But it comes in this flower balm. There's a watermelon flavored one. There's, I have another one that has some glitter in it that I bought at the Winky Lux store in Chicago. Ulta carries the Winky Lux lip balms online only. They don't carry their other products, but if you live in a city that has a Winky Lux pop-up store, go check it out because they have some great highlighters. They have the ability to swatch the products and kind of see which one's going to turn the right color on you. That's how I ended up making my second Winky Lux purchase, is I swatched several and figured out which one I wanted. But it's really cool. So I'll show you that in a second. But before I do that, let me show you this. So we just recently went to Chicago, and if you are a mom, it's kind of hard to figure out logistically, like, how are we going to take Uber? You know, our kid needs a car seat still. So my son's 9. He still needs a booster in the car by law and for safety. But like, we were going to Hamilton, we were going to Navy Pier, we were going to the Lincoln Park Zoo, and you don't want to carry around a booster seat because you Ubered everywhere. So what do you want to do? So I researched all over and bought a couple things and sent them back. And we landed on the Hiccapop. It's called the Uber Boost. And it is an inflatable booster seat, and it collapses so small that it fits in your purse. So it rolls up real tight. You can leave it in that little pouch. We didn't. I actually had a zipper pouch in my purse that fit this perfectly. But so you unroll it, and it's like this big, and then it's got this little place for you to inflate it, and literally it's just a few breaths. So I'm going to do that. That's what I'm using my mouth on. I told you. So that's it. That's all it takes. Super easy. Zip the cover shut. You sit it in the car seat. You run the seat belt through the little latches. If you have a younger kid or one who's not quite tall enough, there's an extra strap you can add to it to pull the seat belt to adjust to your child's height. Our son was tall enough, so we didn't need to use that strap. We tested it out at home before we took it, but it's perfect. So, and it's kind of got the like non-slip material here on the bottom, so it doesn't like shift around when you turn corners in the car. You can kind of get it in and out really quick. It's great for Ubers and cabs. And then to deflate it, it's super simple. So you just open it back up to that valve, and then stick your finger in there, let all the air out, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, and then fold it, roll it, stick that bad boy in your purse. It's so easy. I was so impressed. It made our trip so stinking easy to be able to do that and get around town. And I'll show you a little bit more about it later. Okay, so back to lipstick. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. So I'm going to put this on, and you'll see it change color. It's not going to be like a super like full coverage lipstick. It's like what you want to use if you just want a little bit of color that's just perfectly suited for you. So it's just going to give me a little pink. And I'm a little red right now. We went to the farmer's market today, so I'm like not wearing like full glam today. You get like real Kelly. So yeah, I mean, it's just a light pink. And there are some days where it gets a little brighter, and it just kind of depends on like where my pH is that day. So it doesn't even look the same every time I put it on. It just looks exactly how it needs to look for me. I love that about it. And there are some, my other one actually does have a little bit of color added to it, plus some glitter. So it's my like going out winky looks. But you get the idea. I'm obsessed with it. And it's a lip balm, so it's soft and it's moist. It's not crusty or dry. It's the perfect like summer lipstick because it's not really lipstick. I love it. Okay, so other obsessive product is the Loopy Case. I know a lot of people use pop sockets on their phone. This is a case with a built-in loop. It has like bumper around the edge, so you don't, it's a case and a grabbing device all in one. What I love about it more than like the pop socket is I can one-hand my phone really easy. Obviously, I don't have my phone in here. It's recording. But, if I need to reach across my screen for whatever reason, I can really use my loop as a grabbing device. If I need to carry stuff, I can flip it to the back of my hand and pick up whatever. And so I don't have to like find creative places to like store my phone and then risk dropping it. I've actually like flipped it to the back of my hand in the store and had people like think I was dropping my phone. It's so awesome. It really does. I haven't dropped my phone. And if I were to drop my phone, it wouldn't break. There's enough structure. They do make a more structured case than this. If you're really into protecting your phone, I don't think I need it. Plus, I like the designs in this better. So this is kind of like this pretty marbly geode with glittery gold foilness. They have like wood grain, they have some solid colors, they have some florals. They come in all kinds of pretty prints. This is obviously for an iPhone, but they do make them for some Android phones, like the popular ones. So whatever you're into, there's a Loopy Case for it, and they don't have a referral program. There's no way they could ever give me any kind of referral credit for telling you about this. I wish they would, because I tell everybody about my Loopy Case, but I'm obsessed with the Loopy Case. So know that like there's like no promotional aspect to this. I freaking love my Loopy Case. This is the third phone I've had a Loopy Case on, and you need one. I mean, you just need one. They always send you an extra loop. I've never had one break, so I have a bunch of extra loops laying around, but if you were to have one break, you could replace it, or if you wanted to change colors, they also sell like glow-in-the-dark loops or different colored loops. If you want one that matches your case or coordinates in a different way, you can get a different loop. But they actually, I mean, they send you one that matches. You can see it's got like the color in the letters of my case. So I'm obsessed with the Loopy Case. This is not just a monthly favorite. This is like a always favorite. I am obsessed, and you need one. 1000%. Okay, I have 3 more things to share that I'm completely obsessed with. This is, I don't know if you've seen all the commercials for the flavored Diet Cokes. I do have a favorite. They're all pretty much good. I'm not a fan of the mango, and I haven't tried the blueberry acai one, or maybe I have. I don't know. But my favorite is Zesty Blood Orange. It is so good. If you're into making dirty Diet Cokes, which if you've followed me on Instagram or followed Erin at Small Town Grace, dirty Diet Coke is one of our favorite things. This makes a great dirty Diet Coke. So dirty Diet Coke is a Diet Coke plus lime juice and coconut syrup. So I buy like the sugar-free coconut syrup by the Tarani brand at World Market. You can buy them sometimes at like TJ Maxx, or, where they have all the like food stuff in those like random aisles. You can find syrups there. But Zesty Blood Orange is like the Diet Coke of the summer, I feel like. It is so good. So if you have not tried this, definitely get you some. It's hard to find them where they sell the individual flavors. Sometimes you can at like a gas station or whatever, Most of the time you have to buy the 8-pack. Ginger lime is also excellent, but zesty blood orange is my first love in flavored Diet Coke. If you have not tried it, go try it. It is so good. You can see it's like, I took it out of the fridge, so it's all sweaty. It makes me want to drink it, but I have to like finish this video first. But I'm obsessed with zesty blood orange Diet Coke. Okay. So the other thing that we used a lot in Chicago this week was this purse. This is my like mom bag purse I got from Amazon. It was like 22, 26 bucks. I love it for travel. It has pockets on both ends that will actually hold a water bottle. Most of the time when you see purses with pockets on the end, they're really meant for umbrellas. These will actually hold a full-size water bottle, even those like reusable stainless steel ones. Both freaking ends. So a lot of times I have like a water bottle in this end and I'll stick my phone in this end. That way it's accessible to take pictures and stuff. I can be a little tourist. It's got zipper pockets here for like, this is where I have my like collection of lip glosses. And then I've got like tissues and a little sunscreen and some hand sanitizer and lotion, like, you know, your mom job stuff right there. There's a pocket here on the front. So if you have like tickets to something, like when we went to Hamilton, the Hamilton exhibition, I've got some stuff in there. I've got like my keys, just like stuff you need to grab pretty quickly. And then it has 2 big pockets. And so my front pocket has like my wallet and stuff in it. It has some little, let me get this where you can see it, little like slip pockets where you can put like sunglasses or a little pack of tissues or whatever you wanted to put in those little slip pockets. They used to be for phones, but phones don't fit in those things anymore. So there's that. In the back pocket, that is actually where we were storing the car seat, because it really does just roll right up and fit in there. Actually, it has decided to unroll itself just sitting here on the chair. So I'm going to roll it up again and show you how easy it was to just pop this thing in here. Like I'm doing this by myself, holding it up for a camera. It's super easy. This bag is awesome, and I will definitely link it in the episode notes. And then there's another pocket on the back. This is where I like will put my playbills, Sharpies, so that I can do stage door really easily. I love this purse. I bought it in black. I think it comes in other colors though. So if you're like, no, I'm really more like a brown person. They also do make a smaller version that I also have in brown that is, it's just not as big, and the pockets don't really hold water bottles. Those are more the umbrella style pockets. But it's crossbody, which is, again, perfect for like that hands-free mom situation. The strap's adjustable, so for different heights. It's perfection. I love it so much. And it's cheap. It's a great travel bag. It's like, it's not like nice material because it's a $25 bag, but it's like waterproof material. So if it rains or you get splashed, you don't have to worry about ruining an expensive bag that you took on vacation. It's perfect. So, oh, 2 more things to talk about. I thought we had 1 more, but when I moved my purse, I saw 1 other thing I set out here. Favorites. So, this is Lin-Manuel Miranda's Good Morning, Good Night book, and it's been out for a while, and I've made it a point over the last few months to just read it day by day. And I actually have been sharing as I read it in my group chat with my friends, the little wisdom. So Lin-Manuel Miranda, if you do not follow him on Twitter, has been for a long time giving a good morning, good night, inspirational pep talk kind of message. And then everyone was like, you really should put these in a book. So he did. He got Johnny's son to illustrate it, and it's this cute little book. And so like the right side of the page will have a good morning, and the left side will have a good night, and there'll be like some sort of cute little crazy illustration that goes with it. And I love it. And as I started going through, that's when I decided I wanted to share it in my group chat. I wanted my girls to have these little words of wisdom every day, because it's just so heartwarming and so inspirational. And sometimes you need like someone else's words to kick you in the butt. And so now that I've gone through the whole book, it's nice to kind of just use it like, okay, I need some words today, and just go, here we go. Like, I need to hear, good morning, friendos, make good choices. Listen to your inside voices. Like, trust yourself today. sometimes you need to hear things like that. So it's a good little place to jump in and just get a pep talk when you need it. There are lots of inspirational books and things, but I love Lynn's voice as an author, and so I feel like it comes across even in little messages that were meant to tweet. And so it is a book. If you're an audiobook person, it is available on like Audible and stuff. But I really like having the hardbound and having the illustrations. It's super cute. It's not terribly expensive. You can get it on Amazon or your favorite bookstore or whatever. So get this. It's really fun. Okay, last thing I want to share. New obsession in the theater world. And fortunately, we got to go see this show in Chicago. And no, I'm not talking about Hamilton for once. I'm talking about Six. Six is a 80-minute one-act show about these 6 wives of Henry VIII. And it is staged like a pop concert. Like each of the 6 queens has a song to tell you her story and why her life was so hard, and they have some banter back and forth, and there are little scenes between the songs. It started as a production in the UK, and it's currently touring the UK, but they have started their North American debut in Chicago, and it's going to run in Chicago through, I can't remember, they just extended into August, I believe, and then in the fall they're going to Boston. And they're going to do a run in Boston, and they have not yet announced where they're going to go after that. If they're just going to do like a stint in New York, or they going to do other North American cities. So, but you can download the UK studio cast recording on Spotify. I'm going to link it in the notes. You will be obsessed. These songs are so fun. I mean, they sound like they were performed or written for Beyonce or Nicki Minaj or Taylor Swift. Like, they sound like popular artists, but they are, you know, every queen has a different personality and a different pop inspiration. And it's just such a cool way to tell this story. Women don't have very many opportunities to tell their historical stories, and I'm getting that way now. As much as I had listened to this cast recording and I was obsessed with it, the opening number, and I'm like crying, and I'm like, this is such a fun upbeat song, and why am I emotional about it? And I think it's just that. And I really love what they did in the program, where they went queen by queen and gave like a historical picture and then the actress's picture, and then gave, I'm sorry y'all, and then gave some information about who that queen was historically, and then who the character in the show is kind of modeled off of. And I think this is such a cool way. You know, a lot of times women's stories in history are told by men, and we're defined by that. And I just feel like this show is such a unique opportunity for women to tell the story about historical women in a way that is relevant today. So if you haven't heard this, it may not make you cry like it makes me cry, but I'm obsessed with it. The music is fantastic. The costumes are incredible. The energy is so hype. So they actually let you film a last little segment of the show. I'm going to put that right after I get done talking. Like right here. Wasn't that awesome? So, yeah, go get this cast recording on Spotify or wherever you can download music. Listen to it. If the show comes anywhere near you, or if you can make it to a city where it's going to be, go see it. Like, I think we paid $48 for these tickets. It was worth way more than that. And so fun. So that is my most recent favorite thing. And those are my most recent favorites of the month. So I am super excited to share all that with you. And then I'll be back next month to share what I'm obsessed with next month. There's always something, you know, we're always buying new things, trying new things, listening to new things, reading new things. So there'll be more to share, but thanks so much for watching. If you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe, please comment, tell me what your favorite things are this month. Tell me if you've tried any of these things that I've shared. And I look forward to talking to you on Instagram, on Twitter. Find me. I'm Kelly Plans It All on all the things. And I'm super excited, as always, that you're here. So thank you, and talk to you soon.